Darian Agecoutay only graduated from First Nations University of Canada last year, but he is already back in the classroom, teaching lessons in introductory Cree. But some ideas are still challenging to translate and teach.
If one was to create a translation for reconciliation in Cree, one thing that I heard before was like setting things straight. And one other one that I heard just recently, to take things back, almost saying, to reclaim things.
As a teacher, Agecoutay is fighting back against language loss, a lingering impact of residential schools. Many children weren't allowed to speak their traditional languages back then, or never had the chance to learn.
That's what I'm trying to push for, is making sure that we have being able to revitalize our languages, to reclaim our languages, being able to speak within our own communities using our languages, and more so that I can start to teach the younger generations so we have a chance to save our languages.
The 23-year-old from Cowessess First Nation didn't grow up speaking Cree. He started learning when he came to FNU and got inspired.
The teachers here, they get you into the language. They're very good at what they do.
Agecoutay is now a teaching assistant for one of his role models. Solomon Rat has been teaching Cree at First Nations University since the 1980s. Rat is a residential school survivor who was taken from his home community in Stanley Mission when he was 6 years old.
Before I went to school, I spoke nothing but Cree, and my parents always told us stories, sacred stories, in Cree. And I think this is where my passion for teaching came into place, because I love those stories that my teachers, my parents told me.
Over the past 4 decades of teaching Cree, a lot has changed. Rat says there are now more Cree textbooks, storybooks, and novels. He's written a handful of them himself.
If we are in a Cree-speaking world, then doing immersion is good. But the best we could do in our world right now is, when we're surrounded by English, is to teach the Cree language with as much tools as we can provide for our students.
Both Agecoutay and Rat say revitalizing Indigenous languages must be a part of the truth and reconciliation process.
Bihtahko käki piiksi spellegum mutta kita skinak dan se käki se kita mahissa kawassak ota kiskana mä työnik ai mi hawi kiskana mä työnik mutta ne vedasten ikottua kita mustattua atsimuina atsimustattua ei ole hoitaa atsimuina ja kun sen vaski kätte mi aina